Hi friends, this is Sai. Welcome to saitechlogic YouTube channel. So in my previous video, I showed you how to create a VPN connection in GCP using static routing. In this video, I will show you how to create a VPN connection using dynamic routing. Okay, so you can find the video in my YouTube channel, saitechlogic. This is the video. Okay, this is the video. Okay, now I will tell you how to create a VPN using dynamic routing. Okay, and I will also give the link in description also. Okay. So yeah, so I give few steps so that it will be easy to understand. This is my architecture I'm planning. Okay, now I'm creating two projects here. One is project one and another one is project two. And I'm establishing a VPN connection since I don't have any on-prem or other cloud providers access here. So I'm taking both the end as GCP only in this video. Maybe in the upcoming videos, I will show you a connection to a different cloud provider also. Okay. So these are my two projects. I have two regions here. Okay, under same organization, both are under. So this is my availability zone A. This is also in A, and I have two subnets here. I have two subnets here. This is my gateway. This is my gateway, and I have a tunnel established between them. And this is my cloud router. Okay. So and I will attach an external IP to this gateway. Similarly, I will attach external IP to this gateway. Okay. Now we'll see like how to configure it. What are steps to configure it? Okay, these are the steps we'll follow. First, I'll create two projects and I'll check IAM permissions. If I want to add any users, I will show you that. So create VPC, two VPCs I will create a subnet in the both the VPCs. Then I'll create a firewall rule in the both the projects. Then I'll launch the instances in both the subnets. Then I will reserve a external IP the both the projects. Then I will configure a cloud router. Once I configure cloud router, I will configure VPN gateway as well as tunnel, and I will choose dynamic routing there. Then I will open a SSH connection and I will try to ping. Now I will add a subnet into the VPC and I will create an instance in the subnet. Now the subnet should auto populate because we are creating dynamic routing and we are configuring cloud router which has BGP. So it automatically populates the subnets, and we'll check the route whether the new subnet which we added it is auto populated or not. So this is a lab for today. Let us start with creating new projects. Now let me create the projects here. Okay, you can add directly here or you can go to IAM section and you can add from there also. You can go to manage resources and you can see here already existing projects. Now I'll add two more new projects. My project one, and you can browse your organization. Since I don't have any organization, it is taking default. Okay, and now I will add one more project here. My project 2 and create. You can see here I have created two projects. This is project 1 and this is project 2. Now go to architecture diagram. You can see here projects are created. Now you can create VPC-TAIWAN and VPC-LOWA. Now go to menu here. You can see VPC networks. VPC networks. Click VPC networks here. Similarly, go to project 2. Go to VPC networks. Create VPC network. Give the name of the VPC. I'll give name of VPC as VPC-TAIWAN. It will not accept capital letters here. It will only accept small letters. So coming to subnets, I will create one subnet here. What is the subnet name? Range is 172.168.1.0 is the range of the subnet. I'll create that subnet here. Name I'll give as Taiwan subnet 1. Okay, and in which region? Asia East 1. Okay, go to Asia East 1. What is the range? 172.168.1.0. Okay, now this is completed. Now let me create VPC. Similarly, I'll create VPC in LOWA, US Central Region. What is the name of the VPC here? I'll give it as VPC. Okay, coming to subnet, create custom subnet. Name of the subnet as LOWA subnet 1 and specify the region. Region is US Central 1. Specify the IP range. Check here. We have created a project. Now we have created this VPC. I'm creating the VPC, and the range is 192.168.1.0. So it is 192.168.1.0/24. Now done. Now click create here. So both the projects are created, both the VPCs are created, and subnets are created. What is our next step? Projects are created, VPCs are created, and subnets are created. Now create a firewall rule in both the projects. Go to VPC. You can see here firewall rules. Click that. Similarly, go to project 2. Click firewall rules. Come to project 1 now. Create a firewall rule. So I'll give name as allow all. Okay. So what is my network here? It is VPC-TAIWAN. I'm creating a firewall rule for this region. So you can select this specified tags or all the instances in the network. So any instance you launch in this network, this firewall rule will be applied. So I'm taking this option. If you give it as tags, you have to manually add the tag to instance. So I'm choosing this one. Then give the IP range from any IP. So yeah, and allow all. Create. Generally in production environment we'll specify the ports. For timing I'm allowing all, so it will be easy to understand. Similarly, create a new firewall rule in project 2 as well. Hello all. Network. VPC-LOWA is our network here. To all the instances in this network. Then specify the range, source range. So it will accept inbound traffic from any IP. So allow all. Create. Yeah. You can see now the firewall rules have been created here. So what is our next step? Firewall rule has been created. Now launch instance in both the subnets. We'll launch an instance in both the subnets now. Go to compute and launch in and VM instances. Now I will create an instance here in Taiwan in subnet 1. just take time. Yeah. Now I'll give instance name as VM project, name of the project my project 1, instance number 1. Okay, which region? Taiwan, right? So if you can find here, this is the Taiwan region. Choose any zone. I'm choosing availability zone A. Okay, now you can allow this or you can leave this, since we have created a policy to allow all. You can disable this. There is, anyway, we have created a firewall rule to allow all. So I will choose network interface as Taiwan. This is my subnet. You can see here I've created a subnet. So click on done. Okay, you're good with it. VM project 1, then you have mentioned your region, then you specified your subnet and network, then you can create. Similarly, we'll create a instance in LOWA region also in subnet 1. Name VM project. This second project. So instance number is 1. It is already in central region, which is in LOWA. Okay. Now change the network interface. Go to networking. Change to LOWA subnet, subnet 1. So click on done, create. So now you can see here project is created, VPC created, subnet created, and we have launched instance in the subnet as well as in the subnet. Okay, now our next step is we also have created a firewall rule. Okay, then that's done. Now our next step is that we'll reserve a static external IP in both the projects. Okay, this is our external IP. We have to reserve it for gateway. Similarly here also we'll do that now. If you go to VPC network, you can see here external IP address. Click that. Now reserve a static address. Give the name for that. This is project 1, right? So this is project 1. We are giving it for gateway, right? Gateway. Can see here we are creating it for this gateway, VPN gateway, Taiwan VPN gateway. Static IP. Okay. So now select the region. Our region is Asia East 1. Taiwan Asia East 1. Okay. Now, no, I will not attach it now. Later we'll attach it to our gateway. Similarly, I will create in project 2 as well. Now you can see here. Now we'll reserve static address in project 2 as well. So let me change the name. This is LOWA region, which is in project 2. Now, yeah, it is already in correct region here. Now we can reserve it. What is our next step? We have reserved the IP as well. Our next step is to create gateway as well as tunnel and configure cloud router. Okay. Now let us see here. Now we'll configure cloud router. Okay. You can see here the external IP has been created and it is not in use. If it is not in use, you will be charged. When it is attached to then you will be not charged. See, this here also it has been created. Now we have to create cloud router. Go to hybrid connectivity or cloud router. Create router. So this is LOWA project 1 router. What is our network here? Sorry, the name is Taiwan here, not LOWA. Okay, and select the region. Asia East 1. Okay, Google ASN. We have to give ASN number here for BGP to work. So the range starts from 64512. Okay. So I will give a 64513. Okay. You can see the range here 64512 65534. So I give 64513. Make sure you note the number. Let me create it. Let me create it here as well. Go to hybrid connectivity. Now you can configure your cloud router here. Create router. This is which region? This is LOWA region. So LOWA project 2 router. This is our LOWA network, which is in central region. So now I'll give in the range. I will give the next number to that. We gave 64513 there, so I'll give 64514 here. 64514. Okay, now we can create. So what is our next step? We have created cloud router, then we'll create gateway and tunnel as well, and we'll use dynamic routing here. In the previous video, I showed you about static routing. So once you watch that, then you can come to this video, so it will be easy to understand. So this is cloud router we have created at the both end. Now we'll create gateway, VPN gateway, and then we'll create tunnels, and we'll use dynamic routing here. In hybrid connectivity, you can find VPN. Now we'll create VPN here. Now we'll get two options here, HA VPN and classic VPN. I will go with classic VPN here. Okay, both supports dynamic routing, BGP. Okay, now let us continue here. This is VPN gateway for project 1, right? In which network we have it in? We have it in VPC-TAIWAN, and which is in south Asia East 1. Yeah, here it is. What is the IP we reserved for that? Here we are attaching to this gateway, right? So Taiwan, this is a static IP. I'm attached here. I'm giving tunnel IP now. This is which tunnel? This is for project 1 tunnel. I'm creating a tunnel for Taiwan, right? Yeah, Taiwan. This is tunnel 1. You can create more tunnels also, where you can give add tunnel. So I'm creating one tunnel now. What is remote peer IP? So we should check what is remote peer IP. Go here, go to external, go to computing, go to VPC network. Here you can see external IP address. Click that. Here you can find external IP static. So copy this. So select IK1 and 2. So I'm choosing IKV2, which is more secured. So you can generate key here, pre-shared key, or you can give your own key. So make sure you remember this key. So in previous video we went with route based static. Now I'm going with BGP. Okay. Now cloud router, we have already configured cloud router Taiwan project 1 router. Give that here, and BGP session, we have to configure BGP session here. So give any name as project project 1 BGP. Pair ASN number. So we are in project 1. For project 2 we give the ASN number as 64514. Okay. Now this BGP IP starts with 169.254.0 network dot 1. It will be /32 subnet mask, so it should be in this range. Okay, let me give the same range here, 169.254. This we called as link local IP address 0 dot, it should be /32 subnet 169.254 0.2. So 0.1 is for cloud router BGP for this session, and for peer it is .02 0.2. Now save, done. Now you can create it. Okay, make sure you give correct network and region here, then you can create it. So by the time we'll create here as well. Go to hybrid connectivity. Here you can see VPN. Click that, and here you can see go to external IP here, and we have to give this peer IP here. Okay, so create VPN project 2. Go for classic VPN. Here it is in project 2. So VPN gateway for LOWA project 2. Network is LOWA network, and region is US Central 1 only. And IP address, we have already created a static IP. Then VPN tunnel name is LOWA project 2 tunnel 1. Okay, this is tunnel 1. I'm giving it as 1. And what is peer IP here? So yeah, the peer IP is this one. Copy. Okay, select version and give same key here also. Then coming to your cloud router, you have already created a cloud router. Now create a session here. Peer ASN number. So peer ASN number is 64513. So in the previous in the project one, we gave the peer IP as 169.254.0.2. So I will mention here that one, 69.254.0.2. Then here for this the peer IP will be dot .1. Now save and continue. You're done with it. Check the network and region is correct or not. Name, okay. So we have created tunnels as well. Now let me check whether the tunnel has been created here. Go to hybrid connectivity, go to VPN here. So it's in the process. It will take some 1 minute time. By the time we'll see the overview here, what we have done so far. First we created a project name, then we have created VPC, then we have created subnet one here and subnet one here, and we have launched instance here and we have launched instance here. Now then we have created a firewall rule at the both end. Then we have created a cloud router .01 .02 here. Okay, then we have attached an external IP. Okay, before configuring cloud router we have created a external IP here, and here also we have created external IP before configuring cloud router. So once we created cloud router, we have configured VPN gateway and tunnel. Here also VPN gateway and tunnel. We use dynamic routing here. Okay, you can see we have completed cloud router, then we have completed gateway and tunnel configuration. Now we'll check whether they are able to communicate or not. So yeah, check, they're trying to handshake. So they're trying to handshake here. It will take 1 to 2 minutes to establish the connection. By the time we'll open SSH connection for our instance and we'll keep ready. We'll try to SSH now. Similarly for this as well. So we'll SSH in this also, in this instance also. Now let me go to root. Now let me check the config IP address. So here it is 1.0 subnet. Okay, here let me log in into root. It is 168 1.0 network. Okay, so yeah, let me ping to this instance here, ping 192.168.1.2. you can see here the connection has been established and we are able to ping. Let me try from this instance as well. So it is 172.16.1.2. Yeah, they're able to communicate. Now let us go to the console. You can see here the connection has been established. So they're able to ping from one subnet to the project 2 subnet. Now let us go back here. Now you can see here from this subnet I am able to communicate to this subnet, and from this subnet I am able to communicate to this subnet. Now let me add this subnet. Okay, let me see. I will add this subnet and I will try to ping, okay, to this subnet instance in this subnet. So when I create a new subnet here, it should create a route. Okay, it should create a route here. So let us see whether that is happening or not. So let me go to project 1. I'll create one more subnet here. Add subnet. What is the name of the subnet? Taiwan subnet 2. Region Asia East 1. 172.168.2.0 network. Okay. Sorry. Then add it. Once I add a subnet here, a route has to be created. Okay. In project 2, if you go to the route, you can see here a route will be created here. So let us refresh. You can see here the subnet has been created. So go to project 2 routes. You can see here once the subnet has created, the route has been added here. So if anything go into this destination, okay, this is for LOWA project, okay, 2, anything go into this destination, so it will go through this hop. Okay, it will be our cloud router. Okay, 169.254.0.1 will come here. It will hit the cloud router, then it goes to gateway. From gateway it goes to our subnets. Okay, now let us try to ping from new subnet. Okay, to do that we have to create one more virtual machine in the new subnet, then only we can ping. So let me create a new virtual machine in the new subnet as well in the project 1. Now I'm creating a new instance in the new subnet. This is VM2. So yeah, now we have to mention in which network. Go to networking, Taiwan subnet. Okay, so the reason why the subnet is not highlighting here is because we mentioned wrong region here. So select Taiwan region. Now let us see. Yeah, the 2 subnets. Select the new subnet here. Done. Create it. Now we'll try to ping from this new instance. You can see the subnet here is 2.0 subnet. Okay, ping, it is 192.168.1.2. Okay, we are able to ping here, so the communication is established. So now we'll explain the major difference now from static to dynamic. In static, we had manually configured the route. Okay, here due to these cloud routers, they are using BGP, so the subnets are getting auto-populated here, and the route is created, so that we no need to add manually all the routes. So for the large organizations, this will be very useful. Okay, that's the advantage of having the dynamic routing here. So now these are able to communicate. Now you can try to create a subnet here and try to create an instance here and try to ping from any of these instance in these subnets. Try that. If you have faced any challenge, just comment below. I will try to help you. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please share, subscribe to my channel.